Alright, so we have the return of Dot and ChrisCat in Losers bracket now. T-Bird is actually not commentating now.
He doesn't have. Oh, he actually doesn't have Twitter.
Is he?
Yeah, T-Bird GT 5000 or something.
Oh. That might fit. I don't know.
But we have ChrisCat versus Dot.
We do.
And
How would you say that Chris is against Cloud?
I don't know Chris personally, but I was gonna say Wario. Honestly, has a lot of tools to gimp Cloud. So, like Nair.
How would we do, say, in neutral against Cloud?
You know, Wario's neutral is actually kind of wacky, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, because nobody plays Wario, right?
Whack.
So it's really hard to just like judge what Wario can do until you see a good Wario.
Yeah. Like, when I look at Wario, I see a man with a lot of really stubby limbs versus a grown man with very
I see
steady buster sword he has.
I see a character with a lot of kill potential in Wario. With a lot of laggy moves, but a lot of kill potential.
I believe the half-waft is actually one of his less laggy kill options, actually. I just don't see it often enough, though. I'm surprised that people don't opt for that as often. I don't want to know what that is, but that is allowed. Sorry.
Someone rolling a bunch of boxes on a...
Rolling.
Anywho, back to the match.
Sorry about that.
Dot doing a decent job. 30% lead back there. Almost.
I could see one thing working really well for Wario, actually. Bike. I could see that being a really good stage presence tool to keep Cloud in the air. Even though he likes it there, that'll keep him from being on the ground. Down air to the about 80% walk or some stuck.
Shocked me the first time that hit me.
I was
didn't
really
know Wario
solid.
could do these disgusting things.
Yeah, again, like, you don't necessarily need to opt for like the earliest percent kill, just get them to about the percent where the half-walk will kill.
But
And it
now-
doesn't take as long to charge either. So.
Now he's kind of in a
Very
pickle
good.
because he used his walk to take the first stock.
Not
Because
so much.
most Warriors, they'll wait for the walk to take the second stock, right? Like, it's kind of like a clutch factor.
Yeah, I see that, and they do that to kill it, like, her hilariously early percents. However, as we see from Chris, instead he's opting to do it at a more normal percent, which he won't have to charge for as long to do
Because what
so.
it takes a full 2%, right? To charge
2
fully.
minutes?
Or
2
yeah, 2 minutes to charge fully.
Yeah, it looks like that on the
So
timer when I
he
see
still
it.
has like a minute and a half.
Yeah, and in that time, in about a minute, he'll have a half-waff, and that can kill right now, actually. So
But
that's definitely something.
like
Fairs? Yo, as you said, he has tools to kill
I was
Cloud.
gonna say his nair was his fair. The one where he sticks his little stubby leg out. That does like barely any knockback.
Alright, good stuff, Chris, in that first game right there.
So it looks like that waft kill actually did matter. Because he eventually ended up getting a gimp, which is, I mean, what you gotta do in this matchup.
And yeah, we don't see Wario very often. However, I would like to comment on. I've seen VODs from about a year and a half ago from a Wario named Lord Frieza. There's someone that I knew first from online, but I found their weekly scene and such, and I decided to dig into it a little bit. I noticed that they would opt for a lot of ledge traps with half waft. It was very interesting.
I don't personally agree
And I
with
didn't
this
see a
choice.
lot of full waft kills.
That stage
It
choice.
works really well. But yeah,
I think
For
this,
Cloud?
I think this hinders Cloud.
really?
Yeah,
How so?
recovery.
I feel like that's not really the big picture here, per se. A lot of
I
characters on
guess
Lilat
the,
have issues with recovery, of
The
course.
ceiling and walls, I guess that's why.
This is
You think
actually
that-
considered Cloud's best stage because of the platform
That is
layout.
weird. I would say Smash Drill, but
Smash Bros can be the best stage in certain matchups for sure. Like Cloud versus Yoshi, I would argue that's his best stage.
I don't think this stage is particularly good for Wario either.
It can.
But maybe it was more of a I think this will hinder my opponent more kind of pick.
I think it's good for Bike actually because it's a smaller stage. He's gonna be able to charge in faster with it.
Because I know some people counterpick like that I'm good on this stage, so I'm gonna pick this stage. And some people also counterpick, well, my opponent's bad on this stage. Their character's bad on this stage, so I'm gonna pick this stage. So it could be either or. But oh, that. He's
rest
dead.
in peace. Yes. Very
I
good
really-
catch on low recovery right there from ChrisCat. I noticed that Dot was going in a lot more on Chris, and it was working really well for getting him to this %. However, not able to really get that kill in time. Now stopped down, but Cloud shouldn't have too much difficulties getting him
I think
with his commanding range.
These 25% combos that Wario's getting off here.
That one, that's for sure.
He almost got gimped. He's so lucky that fight didn't happen.
Yeah, that was scary for Dot. Okay,
That'll
down
take
smash.
the stock. He also has limit, but Wario has Waft on deck, so you know.
XD.
They're basically in the same situation. They both have that huge ass clutch factor,
Yeah.
and
With some rage,
Okay.
Cloud could kill
10 more
little
percent, 10 more percent, and Cloud will die.
I don't think Waft kills at 50. But it could
Now-
probably gimp him. Okay, never mind. I thought for a second Lilac was gonna be like, hey,
Now
how
you
doing?
really need to urge the limit because he does not get Waft for a long time. So you're gonna want to use your clutch card because he just used his clutch card. So
Hey, avoiding that bike there.
oh, back throw? No, it worked.
Said actually Chris was able to get behind him with the bike. That was a really good read on him respecting the bike. The bike.
Blade beam,
The
man.
bike. Oh my gosh. See, those two words are just too similar for me.
Throwing out a lot of unsafe F smash. Oh
I
my god,
do-
is he dead?
No.
No, Lilac saving the day.
Okay. That's how you land.
And no, burning limit again.
Bait?
Throwing out
Bait!
Oh,
Get baited.
no way.
Dot on the board in this set now.
I was gonna
1-1.
say he was throwing out a lot of unsafe F smashes. But
I
that
actually-
last one actually connecting.
I actually thought that was Chris's game to win right there. But instead, Dot surprising him.
No, that was Chris's game to lose. I mean,
No, I felt like it was like Chris had the game
Dustin's
right there.
game to win because he was behind,
I hate terminology.
and that was Chris's game to lose because he had a lead.
Okay, well,
But
this is a good Wario stage that he's hovering over.
this is
so.
also a good Cloud stage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost like Cloud is really good on a lot of
But my
stages and
opinion-
one of the best characters in the game.
Yeah. My opinion of stages are kind of skewed because I play Diddy, and I think Diddy's good on every single stage, so I don't really know what is bad for other characters.
Well, that is kind of true. There are characters, even bad ones, that are pretty versatile on a lot of stages, just due to how they function and such.
But I legitimately think Cloud is good on this stage because of the lower ceiling.
Perhaps, yeah. Juggle on him, maybe. And that platform in the middle can also be really good clutch for Cloud as well. If you can get a juggle started on that, you can get him really good.
So Dot's actually kind of figuring out this matchup a little bit, that you got to play a little bit on the slower side.
That's interesting, because it worked for him in that second game to actually put a lot of % on Chris early.
He's opting to like
And just disrespect Wario with
take a
his big
step back,
range.
perfect pivot, charge limit, you know. But Chris is controlling center stage right now, so
Okay.
now he's throwing a bunch of safe Cloud aerials, which he wasn't previously doing.
Okay, I thought down tilt was gonna beat that dash attack, but even the late dash down tilt got out prioritized.
I always knew Wario's dash attack trip, but something I learned from Void's stream the other day, that every single move in this game has a chance to trip.
That is true. I actually did know that for some reason.
Every single move. I was
Yes.
surprised. Like a weak ass cheek jab will trip you.
What?
That's crazy.
Okay, maybe I wasn't thinking like that much, but hey, okay. Yeah, they all have a percentage to trip for some reason.
And unsafe dare will get punished.
Yeah, it felt like Chris didn't know exactly how to land against an up smasher there.
Now
He knows how to confirm stuff like this though. He's gonna be able to put the pressure on to get
he
the
can
stock
continue
off.
this.
Strong man up throw? No. He was
see-
gonna go for something super wild there to get us onto it.
Yeah, he has
I
to
knew.
save this wall. He really needs it for the second stock. Game 3 left hit situation. He really needs it.
Okay, Chris, what's your option?
That was a good ledge coverage.
He worked the way he wanted it.
Oh my god.
Okay, sure. Back here? Oh, waiting on the
Yeah,
landing.
he could have grabbed.
Forward tilt a little too slow right there.
Well, it looks like a slow move, actually.
Yeah, it's not fairly fast for stuff like that, but if you threw it out just a little bit faster, you might have been able to catch him before he shielded. Nice
See,
roll
now
dash.
he has waft and a little bit of rage. This will get spicy really fast.
Get spicy.
But Cloud at 0%, so he's not, you know, hurting right now. Give it 50%.
I feel like Bike could be really good setup right on that platform. It's just not against Cloud, as he can just upper it freely. But other characters, it can be a really hard spot to be trapped, that you could get trapped against.
I would like to see Dot use Nair a little bit more in this matchup, because Chris is jumping a little bit much. Oh my god, he wanted that waft tech read. Now he has more rage.
Sorry.
I'm actually so scared right now.
That shook me when he landed with the back air right in front of Cloud and missed. He's too bold with his back airs. That's not necessarily the safest move to land with, I would say.
Get up attack.
Okay, just throws that out.
Now it's in Wario's favor.
Steve.
But down air will not do it.
I don't know. It's definitely a last hit game.
Oh my god!
Slash forward.
Up throw, but he should have back throwed, man. He should have opted for stage control. You don't want a character with this much clutch back throw stage right now. He is playing extremely safe though, not letting Wario get in, and that F tilt safe on shield will do the job.
Yeah,
Hard fought set.
He was running in right there. He wasn't sure on his approach, and Dot, he was ready. He was ready for any approach.
He was playing very safe.
Any grounded approach with a forward tilt, seal it.
Wario just kind of lacking in safe options, I would say.
Very good adaptations from Dot to take that set. That was actually really close, and he actually had to work pretty hard to turn things around for himself after game 2. Well, it was kind of so in Dot's favor the whole set, actually, when you think about it. Good stuff for Dustin, really.